Alright guys, welcome back to another one. It's been a while. Had to just kind of recollect my thoughts. Alright. Um Basically today's society is a mess. It's in a decline. The Western society, that is. And one of the things that's wrong, one of the biggest things that's going wrong is the degeneracy part. People are very degenerate nowadays, both men and women. Um, Men just chase lust. Women sexualize themselves, objectify themselves. It's becoming very commercialized. You're seeing, OnlyFans, webcamming models, and so many other things, right? So, what can we do to combat this? We're accepting it too much, right? Um, we're all aware of how detrimental this is for society, um, and it's so easily available and exposed. It's so open, right? In fact, as much as I hate to say it, but this might trigger some people, but I live in Canada, the Pride Parade, um, LGBTQ, their thing, right? What they do is they get very, very provocative. Like they have very like when they celebrate the Pride Day, they're walking around naked completely. Sometimes they walk around with certain clothes that have a lot of exposing parts, inappropriate things, and there's kids around. There's people that don't want to see those things. No one has to see those things. Like if you want to celebrate, that's fine, but why celebrate in that kind of fashion? It makes no sense, and I don't agree with it. If you want to be gay, do your thing. That's fine. You're an adult, whatever. I have no problem against that, but it is a problem when you do certain acts and behaviors um, in public space that is a concern. That's inappropriate, right? Um, and degeneracy as a whole, right? Doing drugs, lust, promiscuity, um, whatever you want to call it, it's on such a rise. We need to shame people. Period. We need to start shaming people. Otherwise, this will never end. It will just keep getting worse and worse. We need to accept the fact that this is getting out of hand, and we need to say no. Enough is enough. Um, we've complied for too long. We've been way too loose and lenient on certain things, and you know, and actually, as a result of it, like with the degeneracy part, like with lust and promiscuity, it's completely like the hookup culture, right? It's completely ruined modern relationships. Now, don't get me wrong, like I've participated in hookup culture. Everyone has, but the way people handle things when it comes to it, right? Like this is what happened. Toxic people have also used toxic strategies on good people. Good people that were looking for relationships, that were looking for um, like monogamy. They got played, right? As a result of this, and this is something I never agree with. Like, yes, I participated in hookup culture, but I never manipulated or um, I never was toxic with anyone that was good or played anyone. We always met eye to eye. We always knew what it was about, and that's how we hooked up. All my sexual encounters. So, all my hookup encounters, all my hookups, basically. Yeah. So yeah, we need to start shaming degeneracy. Um, and if you're a guy, a woman comes into your life and starts wanting you to accept certain things. She's not modest. She's not this, that. You put her in her place respectfully. Don't bash her. Don't call her names. But respectfully just say, no, this is not what I want. This is not what I agree to. and just say that, and as a society, I think we should just be putting up more posts on social media. Social media can be used as a tool to either cause greatness or cause havoc, right? um and it is causing a lot of havoc, but it can also be used for good. So we need to start making posts about like stopping the culture of OnlyFans and stopping the culture of um, sexualizing society. The dating apps. The interesting thing right now about dating apps is that not a lot of people are using it. Actually, surprisingly, people are fed up, and they're trying to engage more in person events and activities to kind of meet people, um, to look for their potential partner, which is interesting, and it's cool. It's but see, like, society's trying, like, it recognizes that there are problems right now, and it's making efforts. People are making the effort to kind of change. They are recognizing it, which is good compared to like 5 6 years ago. um so it shows, right? So we have to start progressing in that sense. um and there's other things too, it's not just degeneracy, but there's other things too, like materialism, or like just this idea that money is everything, that it's gonna make every problem go away. Not necessarily, because yes, certain things can make your life easier and more comfortable, but it can also cause other problems. But more importantly, like, some people, they just lose sight of everything, and that's all they chase. And like, if you think about it, like when you die, like, you can't take that anywhere with you, right? You can't take that with you. You can't take any of that money with you, right? um I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting money, but some people just take it too far. And in my opinion, too much of something is bad for you. It always has been. It's so true. That statement is so true. um so yeah, just we need to start shaming degeneracy, start shaming, start like protesting, and start standing up for the right thing, for values. We need to have more values as a society: etiquette, ethics, morals, values, beliefs, um, the right things that matter, that truly matter in life, right? Um, when we do those things, we'll feel more contentment. Society will prosper. It will thrive. We will get like we'll we'll, we'll get along with one another, right? But right now, it's just especially in the West, right? Like, you look at other cultures, they're a lot better, but we're on a serious decline. No one's happy here. I see it everywhere. I live in the West. I feel unhappy too sometimes, and it's an absolute tragedy. Um, so um, I used to be a degenerate. I've never been too crazy with it, in the sense that, like, some guys, bro, they're doing drugs, they're doing coke in the washroom. I've seen it with my own eyes in front of me. I've been offered. I've always said no. Um, I used to just drink and sometimes get drunk, tipsy or whatever, with my buddies, and we'd go clubbing and whatnot. But like, I've stopped all that. I've been sober now for almost 3 months. Not a single drink of alcohol, zero. I had to, because I started getting more religious. I started praying more consistently, so I had to. I had no choice. I had to go cold turkey. Um, I've drastically slowed down smoking cigarettes. That's another big problem I had, for a while. Um, I still do it here and there, like maybe once or twice a week. Before, it was every day, multiple times a day, so it was terrible. But I'm making the effort to get better. I'm still not perfect. I'm not a perfect guy at all. Um, but I'm taking the steps to get better. I haven't clubbed in a while. I I'm trying to just like completely get rid of lust completely out of my system and just find myself a partner, you know, like that's all that matters, you know, like all that matters is finding a good woman, one woman to spend the rest of your life with, you know, it's really key. And I'm gonna make a video on all of this. Um, as much as like the Western society forces individualism so much, like it only forces you to just chase your goals, chase your dreams, chase the bag, chase the money. Like screw love, she's not gonna love you, bro. She's not gonna give you any time of day, bro. Don't trust her, bro. This girls are telling the guys are telling the guys that, and the girls are saying like, yeah, you go girl, go queen, go this, go that. You don't need no man. You don't need to do this for a man. You don't blah blah blah. You know, it's and then men and women are turning against each other. This was not how society was supposed to be. This is not how God made us. This is not how life is supposed to be. Why are we, if we're here together to exist, why are we fighting one another? In what universe does that make sense? This is not how things were supposed to be. So I am dedicating this channel to trying to help make the world a better place, to help people understand, to like kind of go back to the way things were. Is it gonna happen? I don't know, but we can try, right? We have to try as human beings, right? I believe this life, it's a test. My next video actually, I've had a spiritual awakening. I've been becoming more spiritual. I've been becoming more religious. I'm actually Muslim. I'm a practicing Muslim, and I'm proud to say it. I believe wholeheartedly that Islam is the truth. I don't know actually, should I start a second channel, or maybe I'll talk a bit more about Islam here as well and share my thoughts with you guys about it. Um, Open discussion, of course, no hate, no, not saying my religion's better than yours. I'm not here to like shame anything, shame anyone or anything, or their religion or whatever. I'll just kind of share my perspective and how I've kind of like, it's really, I've really had a strong epiphany recently, and it's restored a lot of hope in my life. And I've talked about it in this video, in my channel. I mean, of how like I've been depressed and I've lost hope a lot in life and everything, and everything's fading away. But this is kind of like God has kind of, you know, given me a second chance in a way. Um, it'd be cool to share with you guys, and I think you guys might find it intriguing or something. I don't know. You guys might find it interesting. Maybe, maybe not. I could be completely wrong. Could be a very subjective thing. But anyways, that's it for today's video. I was just kind of ranting. Sorry about that. I didn't really have a script or anything. I just kind of wanted to talk and let it out. So yeah. All right, so the next video. This was my 99th video, 100th video coming out soon. I'm very proud and happy to kind of have that milestone. It's been a year and a half, almost 2 years since I started this channel, and 100 videos. So yeah, I wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to Mr. Beast. I was watching his videos on like how to get started on YouTube, and he's just like, just make 100 videos, don't even think about it, and then decide what you're gonna do from there. You know, like the more you put out there, the better ideas you get, and you know what to do and what not to do. It's a process, you know, trial and error, right? So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace.